Hi old bush people, Damien here back out in the Swedish forest. Just wanted to show you two of my neck knives, and it's October but it's a great weather today. We have some sunshine, so you can't complain. And the two knives we're going to check out today side by side is the Mora Eldris, and we have also here the Enzo Necker 70. So here's the Enzo, and here's the Mora Eldris. So stay tuned. Just going to batong some wood here for you to use the small knives with. Check, we have some knots here using the A1. No problem. There we hit a knot. Shouldn't be a problem for this knife. So there you have a nasty knot. So you should look out for this because it's pretty hard to batong. But I think this knife can handle it. As you see, a knot here also. So now we'll try to do some feather sticks, first with the Eldris. I will try to stay in frame. It's pretty hard doing this at the same time. So here we have my Eldris and a piece of wood. So let's try to stay in frame. It's pretty hard. Just going to make some slices before I start off to have a nice edge there. This knife is pretty thin. It's pretty easy to slice with this knife. I don't know if I'm in frame. So I hope you can see that. Let me check the focus there. There we have some curls, trying to make them thinner. So let me try to stay in frame here for you. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not so easy doing this at the same time that you're checking out the camera, so I have focus. So I'm sorry if you lose me out frame sometimes. So there we have some feather sticks with the Mora. Eldris. Just going to do some more feather sticks with the Mora. Now I'm pretty much sitting down, so it's maybe more easier for me. you can see, it's pretty effortless slicing with this knife. Just going to try to do some finer curls. And I have there is pretty hard doing like this. For me, I'm used to do the feather sticks like this. All depending the angle you have on the knife, how the curls will turn out, how deep you go, how hard you push the angle, like that or that. So here we have, once again, some fine feathers. You can see some of those are pretty fine. So no problem doing feather stick with the Eldris. Now we're going to check out some feather sticks with the Necker 70. Don't want to focus, as always. There we have. This knife, it's a bit thicker spine and the Mora, but it's a flat grind, so it's pretty thin on the bevel here. So it's a pretty good slicer. Just going to take off some bits here. I have a knot, so let me check this now. Need a flat surface. When you jump from one knife to another, it takes a while till you get used to the angle you need to use. Because I have a knot here, it's a bit harder to do on this piece of wood. You can see the knife may be jumping right here. When I come here, oh, it jumps. That's okay. So there we go, some feathers with the Enzo Necker 70. No problems there. Try another piece of wood. It's easier for me when I have a smaller piece of wood. As you can see, no problem. And this is a flat grind, a flat, no Scandi, just flat. So I think it does a pretty good job of doing feathers. Let me check that out. So you can see pretty fine curls everywhere. So that's the Enzo Necker 70. Now we're going to try the spine of the knife for 90 degrees. 90 degree. Just pick up some this from the trees that should ignite pretty good. Just put it there. I have some birch bark there. And we will go with the Eldris first. But first I must get my fire steel because I don't have it here. Just a moment. Now I'm back with my fire steel or ferrocerium rod as they call it. So here's the Eldris. Check the spine first. There's no problem there. You can see pretty good amount of sparks. So let's check it out. So there we go. No problem. Starting a fire with this one. Oh, sorry for that one. So the Mora Eldris. Let's go for the Necker. Just putting out the fire there. Taking this aside so we don't use the same. I have some more here. Not so much, but it should do. And checking the spine. See here, no problem. Plenty of sparks. I'm not trying so hard, but want just to show you the amount of sparks it throws. So let's go for some fire. So there we go. No problem with the Enzo Necker 70. Good spine on this, good spine on the Eldris. I can't say which one is better, but I think from the factory the Eldris was better because this I have modified a small bit, just grinding down this spine to make it better. I forgot to use my feather sticks. So there we go. Small nice fire. So there we go, a small side-by-side of the Eldris, Mora Eldris, and the Enzo Necker. Two good knives. The Enzo Necker is full tan, so it's a bit heavier. It has a longer blade, 70 millimeters. I don't remember how long the Mora is, but I think it's 59 millimeters. And it's not full tang, it's rat tail, but it's a really good knife for the price, because the Enzo goes for approximately 50 euros. You can get this version without the neck carrying version. The neck carrying version is pretty expensive for my, if I should say so, but I got it for 25 euros with the neck carrier. But ordinary it goes for 35 euros, I think, and without you can get it for between 20 and 25 euros. Both are stainless steel, but I like the handle better of the Eldris. This knife I use as a, for example, mushroom knife. It's mushroom season now, so it's good to pick up the mushrooms. It's a nice blade, pretty light. This I really like how it looks. It was a gift for Father's Day for me, so it's pretty special. Here we have the both knife. As you can see, shorter blade on the Eldris, and the blade thickness is a bit different. So it's a thicker blade on the Necker. It's a thicker knife, the Eldris. So this goes more flat on your chest, like that. This is a bit thick, but it's a great handle to work with. So for my small hands, it's perfect. This is also pretty good, but more slippery. This is rubberized. As you can see, there we have the both knives. Some close-ups. So I hope you like this, and subscribe if you want to see more of my knives, and maybe I'll do some gear updates. Forgot to show you the sheath of the both knives. Here we have the Eldris plastic sheath, and this is the carrying kit version that comes with this one, so the knife does not drop down. But you cannot drop this knife. It's pretty damn good stuck in there. But just for security, you have the strap there. You get a lanyard. I don't think it's 550 paracord, maybe it is, and a small ferricium rod. The Necker, I choose the neck carrying version. You also have a leather sheath with this version, so you can carry it on your belt, but I choose the neck carrying version, and it's pretty good. The knife stays there pretty secure. I have never dropped this knife, so good there. Just go like that, pretty back. So two great sheath, I think, in my opinion. You can't go wrong either with the Eldris or the Necker if you like neck knives. So it's just your preference and your budget, how much you want to spend on your knives.